Hey guys, what is up, and welcome to another one of my theory videos. This theory is going to be revolving around Lapis Lazuli and her purpose on Homeworld. Now, Lapis Lazuli is one of my favorite characters on the show. She's kind of up there like with Pearl as my favorite character. And we just got an episode a while back called Same Old World, where we finally find out how Lapis got into the mirror and how she was trapped inside the mirror. But that was kind of only a small part of Lapis. I mean, we don't know that much besides how she got in the mirror and that she's from Homeworld and that she can control water. We don't know anything else besides that. So that makes me wonder, what is Lapis's purpose back on Homeworld? So we know that all gems have a purpose on Homeworld. You have your jaspers, rose quartzes, and amethysts, who are the soldiers of Homeworld who do all the fighting. And then you also have your rubies, which are kind of like, they're like soldiers, but they're more expendable. There are a lot more of them, but they're not as competent as, say, jasper would be. Then you also have your paradots, which seem to be like your engineer and technician type gems who do a lot of mechanical work, it seems. Then you also have your bismuths, who look to be like blacksmiths or some type of construction worker, because we know that the bismuth that we know is a blacksmith, but it seems that bismuth also referred to other bismuths as gems who would help building and colonizing a planet that Homeworld controlled. And then you also have your pearls, which, as we know, are the servants. So where does Lapis fit into all of this? So I think it's pretty safe to say that the quartz soldiers are the highest of the gems that we know, obviously besides diamonds, because we kind of just know that there's diamonds, which are the highest, and then it kind of seems that you have your soldiers, and then anything else that we know about gems' purposes are kind of below soldiers, it seems. So as of right now, we really don't have anything that's between soldiers, like the quartzes, and the diamonds. Now, I think that Lapis falls somewhere between probably the paradots or the technician gems, whatever you want to call them, and the soldiers, the quartzes. And so the reason I think this is because Lapis isn't really a fighter. And the thing is, if we look at It Could Have Been Great, we see what the plan for colonizing Earth was, which was basically taking all of the Earth's resources in order to make a gem-controlled planet. So, assuming that Homeworld does not have any water, I mean, it doesn't have rain, because we know from Peridot that she has never seen rain before. So that makes me think that there is no water on Homeworld. So if there's no water on Homeworld, Lapis really can't do anything. She's not a fighter, because if she doesn't have water, she can't fight. All she has are her water wings. So it's kind of like Katara, I guess, in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Katara was able to keep water in like a little pouch, and she could use that as her weapon, similar to Lapis, except Lapis doesn't use her water as a weapon. Lapis uses her water as her water wings. So since Lapis can't really fight on Homeworld, because I'm assuming, like I said, I'm assuming that they don't have any water present on Homeworld, since all of their water is probably being used towards making new gems. Lapis only has the water on her wings, which means that she can't fight, but Lapis can fly. And so if Lapis can fly, she'd probably be a great gem for doing reconnaissance. And so we know from Same Old World that Lapis was supposed to visit Earth for a short amount of time, but got caught in the middle of the war. So if Lapis was supposed to go to Earth, I think she was supposed to do some reconnaissance work and then try and see what the crystal gems were planning, because she was still on Homeworld at this time. So Lapis would come to Earth, check out what the crystal gems are doing, report back to Homeworld, and then I think that would be her job. The funny thing and ironic thing about this is we've seen how powerful Lapis is, and that's because she is on Earth, and the Earth is like 75% water, meaning that Lapis is an incredibly powerful gem when it's put under the right circumstances. I mean, we've seen just from Ocean Gem and Mirror Gem how powerful Lapis is with her water. So if that's just one Lapis Lazuli, could you imagine what like an army of like 100 Lapis Lazulis could do? Specifically on Earth, I mean, I know there's other planets that don't have water on them that the Homeworld gems have conquered and the diamonds have conquered. But I mean, if I was looking at Earth and I was seeing a planet that was made of like 75% water, I would get an army of Lapis Lazulis to go and take that planet away from the crystal gems. But it's lucky for us, it seems that Homeworld was not that smart in who it chose to send to Earth to fight in the war. So that's what I think Lapis's job was to scout out the area, report back to the diamonds or whoever she had to report to, and then from there, the commanding officer of the Homeworld armies would accordingly create a strategy to fight the crystal gems. But since Lapis isn't a fighter, that is how she got caught in the middle of the war, as we saw in Same Old World. So that's what I think Lapis's purpose is. I'm excited to see more Lapis episodes. Like I said, Lapis is like pretty much up there as like my favorite character. It's like her and Pearl are like my two favorite characters in the entire show. And I know we're going to be getting backstory on Lapis, and I know we're going to be getting, hopefully, we're going to be getting more backstory on Pearl and who she belonged to, how she met Rose Quartz, how all of this happened between her and Rose. I'm super curious. I'm super curious about Lapis Lazuli and her life on Homeworld before she got trapped in the mirror. I'm just excited to see what's going to be happening in the coming seasons of Steven Universe. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more Steven Universe related content. And until next time, guys, take care.